as I can. Yeah, look, let me get off, and I promise you it'll be okay.
Right. Right. All right, so we have one guy who's having some type of issues in his household, potentially, right? Well, I guess no real issues. I mean, he's like blowing air kisses to his wife over the phone. He gets on the phone with the doctor. He can't reach the doctor. Another guy is on the other side talking about leads and some type of estate. So far, no correlation.
Well, tomorrow at 8? Okay.
Something sales-oriented, I'm guessing. And the lighting is super unique.
Well, you never know. I'm talking to Jerry Graff last week.
Okay, so disgruntled, like, salesman. Like, mad because of the lack of support from whatever company they're working for.
I gotta call these deadbeats back.
Deadbeats?
Baby, I can't. Why's that?
When you come, then you'll see.
Okay.
Shelley,
John?
you ready to do or die tonight?
Oh, yeah, fine. You understand personal problems? I could use a leg up.
After the meeting.
I hear the new Glengarry leads.
After the meeting, Shell.
Glengarry leads. All right.
They say you should not drink alcohol when it's so hot.
Right.
Something
I mean, it does have the ability to dehydrate you, yes?
bread. For they say it dehydrates you. They say you should drink water.
Yeah.
But I subscribe to the law of contrary public opinion.
Oh, my daughter calls. Anybody calls, I'm over at the office, huh? Thanks.
Such an interesting time before cell phones, guys.
Got a woman in White Plains on the hook. 5 units, Mountain
White Plains. So this is taking place in New York.
View. What happens?
Most likely Long Island.
She has to check with a lawyer.
It is 7:30.
So who is that?
Guys, someone's sales are absolutely terrible this month. Someone did 90, another person did 27, another person did 7, and then apparently someone did just none. I'm going to go ahead and guess it's probably this guy right here. Right? I'm banking it to be him. Based off of so far how the movie has been flowing.
So forth. Let's talk about something important.
Okay.
Are you all here?
All but one.
Well, I'm going anyway. Let's talk about something important. Put that
He's like the
coffee
boss, right?
down.
What?
Coffee's for closers only. You think
Put
I'm
that
fucking with
coffee
you?
down.
I'm here from downtown. I'm here from Mitch and Murray.
Okay.
And
Mitch
I'm
and
here
Murray.
on a mission of mercy. Shit, you certainly don't, pal. Because the good news is you're fired.
Whoa, what?
The bad news is you've got just 1 week to regain your job, starting with tonight. Oh, have I got your attention now?
Is Levine the guy that has no sales on the board?
Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales.
Sales incentive promotion.
Oh, no, first prize. Third prize is you're fired.
And guys, that Eldorado was actually a solid vehicle in this era. But V8, it wasn't amazing on like the quarter mile, but it was a solid overall vehicle, like light, almost, yeah, well, light bleached leather seats, heat warmers, you know, it was an amazing vehicle, guys, for the time at least. Though gas mileage wasn't amazing, but it was overall a solid vehicle for the era. I think it was like maybe $40,000 or so at the time, which would be like almost $80,000 right now.
Given you can't close. You are. Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out.
The leads are weak.
The leads
You're
are
weak.
You're weak.
Oh, this is right.
That's my name. You know why, mister? That's my name.
That's his car. Okay.
Then go home and tell your wife your troubles.
Guys, his speech is amazing. Just as of right now, this right here, great job, bro. This is some type of, just aid, right, to the people that are obviously struggling. Like, hey, listen, I'm going to come up here in probably the most expensive car you've seen in your existence, right? And I'm going to tell you seriously, you cannot be like me. Well, how about this? You have the potential to be like me. I'm going to give you about a week, right? I'm going to give you some time, and you're going to have to start closing some deals, closing some leads, right? The leads are not terrible. You're terrible. There's something you're doing that's not beneficial to the job you took, sir, or madam, right? But obviously all sirs here. But all right, let's get it.
AIDA, get out there. You got the prospects coming in. You think they came in to get out of the rain? A guy don't walk on the lot lest he wants to buy. Are you man enough to take it?
I don't know about Levine, bro.
How come you're coming down here and waste your time with such a bunch of bums?
Most likely, for one reason. There's a vested interest in him coming here, showing you all of this flash, and then telling you, you need to do better. If you don't do better, you're going to be fired. All right? Then we're going to bring in more people. Maybe it's like a pyramid scheme of sorts. You win, he also wins. Most likely. That's kind of how that's going. Guys, this is kind of like a lesson in kind of morality here. We understand that, salesmen, they have to sell things to survive. Absolutely, right? But is it moral to be underhanded at times? I think that's the overall ethical dilemma here. And I do think that guy that's in here right now with the fancy car, right? I don't think he's extremely moral. He's just cutthroat. This is the reason why he's winning, right? And that's kind of that's kind of what you have to kind of be in sales, guys, right? But all right.
That watch costs more than your car.
Oh
I made
my God.
$970,000 last year. How much you make?
Wow. In the 90s?
You want to work here? Close.
Right.
You think this is abuse?
It's
You
what's
think this is
needed.
abuse? You know what it takes to sell real estate?
Bronze
It
balls?
takes brass balls.
Oh,
to sell
brass
real estate.
balls. Guys, there's a saying, right? That I've heard a couple of times. I'm going to let you guys know. It's an interesting one here. The saying is, do you ask a real estate agent if it's the proper time to buy a house, even though we're in one of the worst inflationary periods that we've pretty much ever been in terms of ridiculous asset bubbles that are kind of occurring in the housing market, right? Mainly, right? Do you ask a real estate agent if it's beneficial to buy a house right now when they're going to get the highest commission they've ever gotten? People that have a financial gain in you doing something, maybe those people shouldn't be the people you're asking if you should be looking to purchase a house or any type of large assets, even stocks, guys. Stock market is down. Do not ask your brokerage if it's a good time to buy stocks, even though you're seeing everything looking terrible, right? But all right, yeah. So yeah, that's how that goes.
It takes brass balls to sell real estate.
It's a cutthroat business.
The money's out there. You pick it up, it's yours. You don't, I got no sympathy for you.
It
You want to
is.
go out on those sits tonight? Because to give them to you is just throwing them away.
They're wrapped up in a bow, guys.
They're for closers.
And you're not closers.
I wish you good
Salesmen are born, not made. Okay.
luck, but you wouldn't know what to do with it if you got it.
Oh no. What's interesting about that saying here, specifically in this context, is that he's trying to actually make them salesmen. I mean, obviously they are salesmen, right? But they're just not very good at sales, apparently. They're not cutthroat enough. They're not, morally, I don't know, terrible, let's say, right? They're not that yet. He is, absolutely. But he's trying to make them. But yet the sign says they can't be made at all. They're just born. But all right, let's get it. I mean, I do think that that everyone has the ability to change
this nonsense.
Hello. Hi, Mr. Levine. How's she doing? Yeah, she awake?
Okay, so the reason why his sales most likely are failing are because he has obviously something going on at home, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go back to that. Is probably the reason he's distracted.
Doctor came by. What'd he say?
And guys, his statement was absolutely. It was rough to hear, but it wasn't wrong. So, like, specifically, if you are, like, guys, as a motivational speech, expert level motivational speech, like specifically for anything that's happening similar to this in this realm, guys, amazing, completely.
Okay, well, look,
Excuse me. What it's in aid of is that Mitch and Murray.
Mitch and Murray. Come, I'm doing my job. I gotta put up with this childishness.
I don't make the
Hey! Coffee is for closers.
rules.
You're not closers.
the new leads, the Glengarry lead.
I've got them.
Those aren't for you.
I'm gonna hang on to them. You've got yours.
Please stop naming the board so we don't have to be here for this.
That's correct.
Right.
And as the hour is waning, I suggest to you, those of you who are interested,
They're gonna bounce me out of a job.
And they're probably getting paid on that pay scale called draw also, where they're getting kind of a salary, and whatever they actually are making in commissions, the salary is being deducted from that or drawn from the actual commission, and then they're getting paid what's left over. So yeah, Levine, for the most part, if he's not making any sales and is just surviving off of the payment of draw, right, and there's nothing to draw from, you're gonna get fired, bro. You're definitely gonna get fired.
Hello, Mr. Palermo?
Because the company will end up paying you an hourly wage.
Mr. Spees?
But-
Mr. Robert Spees?
Of course I'll hold.
Guys, I would have hung up the phone. Like, coming from the person on the other side of the line, I get it. This is your job. This is what you're doing. You're basically, well, I guess you're not really cold calling if these are leads, right? That means that they actually put their name into the pot, and I get it, right? But I would have probably hung up still, bro. Just off the tone of your voice. I don't trust it. Guys, it's also almost like the weather itself is playing another character. It's adding to kind of the somber, like, hopeless nature of the overall scenes.
You win a Cadillac, you lose, we're gonna fire you. Now it's medieval.
Yes.
What's wrong?
It's normal. Like, specifically, again, guys, coming from the sales side of things, most of these jobs are paid off of draw, guys. This is normal. Like, you signed up for a sales job. You're a salesman. That's the fate. Either do better, find out a way to be more scummy, right? Promise things that you can't really deliver on. Do all the things most likely that the other guy is doing, right? He's taking advantage of the elderly, most likely, right? But yeah, do all of those terrible things, right? Feed the capitalist beast, and yeah, then you'll win. If you don't, you are going to be sitting here complaining, sitting in the car, failing,
Yes.
Yes,
with
it
risk
is.
of being fired.
No, it's the leads. The whole thing is the leads. You understand me? You can't sell to avoid. You got to get a person. You get a lead, you get a person. I'll go in there and sell him, huh? Otherwise, what do they want from my life?
Hello, Danny. Dan, it's Shep.
I mean, that's the overall difference between someone that's an owner and versus someone who's an employee. I get it. The employees are always going to be sitting here having this conversation. But I think that takes overall risk and initiative. And unfortunately, if you're in that situation, you may not have the actual ability to to do that, to take that risk, right? Or you personally do not have the initiative to actually start your own thing, right? Because, I mean, people always, a lot of the times, look at company owners, business owners, corporation owners, as people who kind of just walked into something that they didn't actually work for. Guys, owning a business, you're going to work so much harder owning a business or a corporation, generally, until you make it, right? Like, when you make it, you're probably not going to work in that company anymore, but you're going to sit here and just make money sitting down doing nothing now because you've already built that, right? So a lot of the times employees do have these conversations, but bro, do it then. Take that risk, right? Fall flat on your face a couple of times. They'll realize that what you're complaining about is a lot easier than what the person that's giving you those leads are going through. If that makes any sense, guys. But all right, let's get it.
Oh, well, gee, I wish the... all right, Danny. Yeah, all right.
A man only hits what he aims for. Another sign.
Talk. Woo, talk's a good game, but don't look on the board. It's me.
Not lately, it isn't.
Not late. Well, lately, kiss my lately. Look, you call Murray and you call Mitch. When we were on Peterson, who do you think bought the new car, huh?
And that's kind of another thing, guys. So like these companies and corporations, they work in like quarterly reports and things. If you're talking about something that happened 4 years ago, how many quarters ago was that, guys? Like, I mean, we can't have this. You have to keep up, bro. That's it. Because right now you're being paid an hourly wage, and you're not earning anything, right? So you're basically getting free money. We're paying you to stay here to do nothing for us. So we're basically donating to charity. And corporations generally are not going to donate like that to someone sitting in their building when they can literally bring someone else in that can do better, right, for the company itself. Listen, capitalism, in its rawest form, guys.
It isn't me.
Oh, it's not you. Gee, I wonder who it is. Who the f*** am I talking to? Now, look, I need...
A lackey. You're talking to a lackey, someone who really is just a mouthpiece for someone else. So you speaking to them is basically speaking to a telephone for the most part, right? Think of the telephone. And no one's on the phone, but you're just talking to the telephone. You're speaking to the middleman, the lackey.
Hey, look, just give me some leads. Don't come out of a phone book, huh? You give me something hotter than that and I can close it. It's just a streak. I'm going to turn it around. Hey, I need your help.
I can't do it, Shelley.
This could also be like that brand new phenomenon. Well, I guess it's not really a new phenomenon, like the concept of quiet cutting someone also. You're putting them into a situation where you don't really want to fire them because you don't want to pay them any type of severance or like unemployment type of benefits, right? So you want them to just honestly quit. You want them to quit. They could be trying to phase him out. Maybe he's taking too much from draw consistently and not winning enough, right? So they're trying to cripple him in a sense by giving him the worst leads humanly possible, so he will, in fact, leave.
Listen, I gotta talk to you. Permit me to do this a second. I'm older than you.
Okay.
A man acquires a reputation on the street. You said 10, you said no. You said 20, I said fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying, John, all you need, a little boost. You turn the streak around. Am I right? Good, huh? Huh? Good? What? Yeah, what?
2 leads, $100.
Now?
Now, yes.
Oh,
When?
Christ, shit, John.
I
When
wish I...
Oh, come on, Jesus. Here's the 30, and I bring the rest in tomorrow. Now, we gotta do this, huh, pal? For Christ's sake.
No.
The level of
I can't
cutthroatness.
do it, Shelley.
Wild.
I gotta tell you, he's gone. You are gone before I'm back from lunch.
Yeah, but that's not now.
I've got to go.
All right, hey.
Wait, I'm not sure you should be saying this.
I left my wallet in the room.
Hey, listen, I hope you win. I hope you win, but obviously everything is being set up for this Levine guy to fail, kind of from the beginning, it seems, right? It seems like they're strategically just trying to get rid of him. This deal, this underhanded, slick deal that's happening, I'm not sure what makes these leads better than other leads, unless they've already been vetted. But then if they've already kind of been vetted, then the deal should have kind of already been closed, so I'm not sure how these are any different than the others, to be honest, right? Unless they're like pre-approved already and things like that, or something like that, right? But super cutthroat, unnecessarily cutthroat, honestly. But listen, this is what happens when you delve into the realm of any type of sales. When your life exists around selling and getting people to sign contracts so you can make money, this is your life. This is reality, bro. But you know,
That's right.
Cower in his boots.
Shoes, boots, yes.
Some sell 10,000 in a steak knives.
What do you do?
What can you do?
What can you do? You don't have the leads. If you
I mean, yeah. Listen. It is better to absolutely get some type of relationship built, so you can sell multiple of something rather than just one and done. Right? I mean, it is better. That's reality. I mean, but that's more moral than they really want them to be.
Come in.
Well, what time is it? Guys, as of right now, it feels like this movie may be like a one take type of situation. It feels like this is all happening in one day.
Your name is Larry. Do you mind if I call you Larry? Right, Larry. We had a consultant, and he made me an offer. And offer the money to him. Rebate. And don't give it to this expert.
Right.
So you're here to sell me some land?
Let's take my car, huh? We'll pick her up together. Spoke to the little woman on the phone. Can't wait to meet her.
No, we're going over to our relatives.
Oh, she didn't say anything about
I'm sure she.
Why would she have said that to you, bro?
Well, I'm so sorry if we put you out.
No.
No.
Now, come on.
No,
You're a busy
no.
man, Larry, and so am I.
Listen,
My
listen.
God, I'm in the act of giving a gift away.
Look,
Bro,
I
get
don't
out.
wanna buy land. I don't want to invite.
That's the situation that I'm trying to eliminate,
No,
Larry.
no. Do you understand?
Right. Get out. He doesn't understand. No. He's desperate. And that's kind of how it comes off when salesmen start speaking, guys. This is how it comes off. Extremely desperate. Right. Bro. See you later. That's a beautiful house. I mean, there's no central air in this house, but it's a beautiful house. Absolutely. Got window air conditioning units.
I'll tell you what somebody should do.
Go ahead.
What? Somebody should stand up and strike back. Somebody should do something to them. We take the leads out of the files and we go to Jerry Graff. And we take the Glengarry leads.
Guys, everyone is plotting on these leads, guys. I mean, I definitely hope that they're lucrative leads.
Well, when do you think Mrs. Nyborg might be back?
All train compartments smell vaguely of shit. It gets so you don't mind it.
As they're exposing everything, just be fully aware. I think this is probably a really good representation of some of the conversations that the people that live in this life, right, that they have, guys. Right? Yeah, we're going to say, yeah, you're going to win this one thing, but hold on. Let's talk about this piece of property that we have for sale. This unnecessary piece of most likely dead property that's probably in the middle of literally nowhere. There's probably no electricity on this land. It probably doesn't back up to a street. You're buying trapped land, right?
That's the worst thing that I can confess.
Unnecessary
You know
land.
how long it took me to get there? A long time.
Just to say you own
When
land.
you die, you cheat on your wife, you did it. Live with it. Girls, so be it. There's an absolute morality, maybe. And then what?
Well, the concept of morality has obviously changed throughout time. For some reason, you felt really confident in saying you do crazy things with little girls, right? I mean, that's wild, bro, to say that. But I do understand that the concept of morality has changed throughout the times, and obviously still is different in foreign lands, right? Still today.
And then what?
No, there is no absolute morality. It's like a cultural morality, more like.
Go ahead, be that thing. My balls feel like concrete. Hey? What I'm saying, what is our life?
I'm not sure he's had really good experiences with how he's defining them, guys. Like all of these things sound pretty terrible, bro. Just to be honest.
Hey,
So all this, you didn't actually You didn't actually call Graf. You didn't talk to him.
Not actually, no.
You didn't.
No, not actually.
Did you?
What did I say?
What did you say?
I
But you
said
should probably get some confirmation then, bro.
not actually. You care, George? We're just talking.
We are?
Yes.
Because
Doesn't sound like you're just talking.
Robbery.
bro.
That's right. It is a crime. It's also very safe.
you're actually talking about this.
That's
Yeah,
right.
You're gonna steal the leads.
Have I said that?
absolutely.
Are you?
Have I said
Kinda.
that?
Did you talk to Graf?
That's exactly what I'm saying. $2,500 a piece, you and me, for one night's work in a job with Graf, working at premium leads.
Trouble Graf?
What's funny about this, though, guys? Hold on.
He could take you on.
What's funny about this here is he was just kind of speaking about what if he was to kind of go out on his own, right? With these leads, could he possibly, potentially, like create his own firm? Let's say, probably, but he doesn't want to put the work in, bro. He's literally just trying to take the easy way out by saying, "Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and pilfer this and then sell the leads to another company that's already established." Then I don't think you deserve to complain, right? Like if you're not going to go out and take the risk and do it yourself after taking these things, obviously, then where's the benefit in this, bro? There's nothing in it for you. You're as weak as everyone else is. There's no strength here. Like they're all thieves, guys, all of them.
What?
What? The leads ain't gonna leave? They bring those leads up there, wave under your nose. Tomorrow they're taking them downtown, parcel them out, and the guy wants those leads. He's gonna have to go get them tonight. Tonight is the thing. Talk about a chance. It's when a chance presents itself.
So you're saying you gotta go in there tonight and...
The crazy part is that they're not even going to get blamed for this. I don't think so, at least, because the only person to speak about these leads and then not get them was Levine to the manager, right? So obviously, the manager is going to blame Levine if they actually do take them, and Levine's going to be like, "Bro, what are you talking about?"
I'm sorry.
You. Well, did a lawyer an accessory before the fact?
I didn't ask to be.
Well, it's tough luck, George, because you are.
Why? Because you just told me about it?
That's right.
What's funny is that, guys, I'm not sure how much of a crime this is. It's pieces of paper. It does have information on the paper. What would be the value of said paper? I think that's the overall thing, right? But also, I don't really think that it's a valuable thing. It's valuable within the industry itself, but what is the value of the paper? Is it above, like, larceny or grand larceny? Like, what's the value of it? Like, are they even going to prosecute? Or can they prosecute? This is more like corporate espionage, if anything. If you're going to take it and give it to another company, like a competing company, this could probably be that, maybe, guys. But I just don't understand. Like, you're plotting, but I don't know how bad the repercussions would be. Obviously, you're going to lose your job. That's number one. You're not working here anymore, right? That's gone. That's done, right? But I'm not sure. The breaking and entering is one thing. I guess the destruction of property will be another, but don't destroy things. That would probably be more beneficial if you just don't destroy anything.
Perhaps. To indulge and to learn about ourselves. Perhaps.
Bro, depending on how you buy it, it means a lot more. Like if your company is buying this crazy piece of tax-deductible art for your office, right? I mean, yeah, there's the reason why a lot of people like art, specifically super, absurdly wealthy people. That's why they like art, guys.
Things happen to you. Glad I met you. I'm glad I met you, James.
Guys, listen, so I have not been, like, extremely inebriated often like that. Not like that. Or not in my adult life, at least, right? And the problem with that is that I'm not sure that I've had any of these, like existential crises while I've been intoxicated. I'm not sure that I would have ever had such a deep conversation while just completely being mentally gone. I'm not sure, right? So it tells me that he's acting, obviously, and he is not intoxicated. Again, because I'm not sure you're putting like theories and thoughts out there into the ether, guys, like this.
I want to show you something. What is this?
Okay.
This is a piece of land.
Right.
Listen to it.
All right, so this is the next day. Guy pulls up in a Buick Riviera.
Who told me we had a robbery and board up on a whip? Who is this? Yes, I confess. I did it. Now, leave me a second here, please. Okay. Now, talk. You told me close thus and so you get the car. I got it.
You excuse us, please.
You know what I said? Your excuses are your own.
Wow. And this is why he's winning. People like this always win, right? There's always like the terrible human out there winning everything. I'm telling you, the nice guys, right? Like the ones who try to toe the line, the ones who follow the rules, right? The ones who are just trying to be nice to people, right? They just want people to exist like kind of in unison in a way, right? Like they just want to be nice to people. Lose. I'm telling you. These savages, like this guy here, Roma, absolutely was destined to win. Just like the guy with the fancy BMW earlier, guys. Of course he was going to win. He's a terrible human. Terrible humans win. And what does that say about humanity? Guys, what does that say? What does that say about us, guys? Oh, man. It's reality, though, guys. Be a bad person and win. That's just how that works. Guys. Take advantage of people, you win.
You mean the board? You mean on the board?
Yes, okay. The board.
He doesn't care.
To the rest, what do you care?
Aren't you going out today?
With what, John? With what? Well, answer me.
Guys, so what makes Roma's lead so good, guys? I mean, that's a serious question. I get it. He's a savage, right? But what makes him... Well, I guess, we saw the whole meeting at the bar last night. And yeah, if that's how he's dealing with things, then... Yeah, he was going to win. Never mind. I got it. Let's go.
No. Were the leads insured, you think?
What?
Were the leads insured?
I don't know, Joe.
How could the leads be insured?
No. The word from Murray's leave him alone. He needs a new SIG. He'll go out himself.
Murray is going to go out?
Yeah, he'll be the president of the company. Just come in from out of town, all right?
Okay. Give me the shit.
I'm giving you 3 leads.
I'm going to go to him and figure out a way to have your ass. For the new leads.
Guys, his energy feels like Queens, Brooklyn, maybe Queens Village. Because where's Al Pacino from? It feels like I've known him my entire life. I can't explain it, right? Like he's like the guy in the bodega, the angry old man that's in the bodega when you go get your like chopped cheese sandwich and things like that, guys, right? Or bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. I'm telling you. But hopefully he's not like from Tennessee or something crazy like that, and I'm just wrong, and we're just an easy case study or something. I don't know. Either way. Anyway, let's get it.
And figure out a way.
Aired them on River Glen.
What happened?
Somebody broke in.
8 units.
Yeah. Hey.
Shelley.
Yeah, big deal. I broke a bad streak.
Shelley the Machine Levine.
You came out hard, actually, bro.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, he closed the deal.
8 units, Mountain View.
You did that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. 82,000?
Now, you do get the opportunity.
Fuck is that supposed to mean?
You do get the opportunities. You get them as I get them, as everybody
Ricky,
gets them.
that I don't care they stole the contract.
Now, I got them in the kitchen. I'm eating their crumb cake.
What does that mean?
It means, Dave, you haven't closed a good one in a month. None of my business. You want to push me to answer you.
You're trying to be
you haven't
nice.
got a contract to get stolen.
Sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Everything peach fuzz.
Yeah, this is his conscious speaking.
You don't get a moment to spare for some
Purely.
bust-out humanitarian.
You got the memory of a fly! I never liked you anyway.
What is this?
Bro, you're just
Farewell
mad, bro.
Going
That's
on.
what it seems like. He's just mad. He's super mad. He's like, listen, my guilty conscience is kind of creeping in. I just got questioned. Let me take all of my issues out on someone else. Bro, you did that.
You know, I don't want to foot around, huh? You think you got to look back on this thing? I do, too.
Guys, I'm going to be completely honest. If I was doing business with someone, and then out of nowhere, and they're trying to sell me something that could be potentially beneficial to me, right? And they started speaking to me in the manner that he apparently spoke to them by using all these terrible words, I would completely, instantly ignore everything that they say and kick them out of my house. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know. Maybe that makes me like an oddball or something, guys. But I'm telling you, if we're doing business and I hear you and then you start cursing in front of me, I'm going to disregard every single word that you say. You might as well just leave immediately. I'm not going to pay attention to you. I'm going to be like, yeah, okay, well, you have a good day.
Now, I'm here to do good for you and me, the both of us. Little shot glasses, you know, with a pretty design in them, a little... And we just toasted in silence.
Okay.
Great sale, Shelley. Great.
So it was a dance.
Hand me out! Come on!
You closed the deal, you made a good sale.
Oh, better than a good sale.
Look, I have a lot of things on my mind. You understand? They're coming in. They're very upset. I'm trying to make...
All I'm telling you is you can tell them it was a remarkable
Okay, there's something going on.
sale.
Yeah.
He says, oh, we have a little... And then stop saying. I'm going to go ahead and guess that guy probably ended up being like, yeah, it was me.
Then on a... Did you ever sit with a customer?
Down.
Oh, would you? Oh, my God, what are you going to do, fire me? Oh, Rick, oh.
Bro, this man just got really cocky. All right, listen, I get it though. I mean, that's how things work with men sometimes, right? Like when they're down bad, they are absolutely down internally, right? I mean, some of the like a man that's not really doing something sometimes is the worst man to be around. I'm telling you, almost consistently. And he kind of was that sad sack, desperate for anything type of man that you can encounter. And then out of nowhere, he makes a gigantic sale, putting him in what looks to be second place, right? And now look at him now.
Possible. Yes.
I meant to speak to you about that.
Well, we'll do that this weekend.
My wife suggested I look into it.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful rolling land. I was telling Jim and Ginny. Ray.
Oh, man.
Ray, you eat in a lot of restaurants, Ray. I know you. What did... you had a tag phrase that you used?
Cooking.
The monthly interview.
The magazine.
Yes.
Oh. Well,
Is that something I can talk about?
Guys.
It won't be out until the February issue, but I'll go ahead.
Are you sure?
Go ahead.
Anyway, Ray was eating one of his
I believe this always happens, period.
company men's homes in... Monday, you invite me to dinner again. I mean, this woman can cook.
Oh, I'm sure she can.
We're gonna talk, because I want to tell you something. Something about your acreage I want you to know. I can't talk about it here, and I really shouldn't. And by law...
I mean, bro, you really shouldn't have made this deal without your wife in the first place. Let's just be honest here. He got you extremely intoxicated, and you basically said whatever needed to be said, for the most part. And he got you to sign some paperwork while you were intoxicated. You went home, spoke to your wife. Your wife was just like, "We don't need this. We don't need this irrelevant land in the middle of nowhere."
Like 3 business days.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I don't understand.
That's what the odds are. 3 business. If we wait till Monday, my time limit runs out.
You don't count Saturday.
I'm not.
I'm saying, you don't include Saturday in 3 days. It's not a business day.
I am not counting it.
Oh,
Wednesday, Thursday,
my,
Friday.
oh,
So
my.
It would have elapsed.
What would have elapsed?
If we wait till Monday, it would have elapsed.
When did you write the check?
Yesterday.
What was... Today? Which in any case it was not, as there was something on the agreement I wanted to go over with you.
Bro, lawsuits, 100%. Just listen. Stop playing with this man's money.
In any case.
I mean Gestapo tactics.
Excuse me.
I mean Gestapo tactics. Gestapo tactics. That's not right. No man has the right to. No man has the right to. Call
Did
it
you
attorney.
realize
That
it was
means
a
you're
scam
guilty.
yet, bro?
That means you're under such.
I'm trying to run an office here. Now, will you go to lunch? Go to lunch. Will you go to lunch?
A bunch of scammers, guys.
Excuse me, please.
Did he go to the restaurant?
Excuse me, please.
Did you just? Hopefully, this client realized what's happening. Please be intelligent. Pay attention.
If I don't get my money back, I have to call a state's attorney.
No, no. This is something she said. We don't have to do that.
No.
No.
She told me I have to.
No.
She's going to.
I do.
Good.
I do. Listen, I do.
Get
If
this
I don't
place
get my
shut
money
down.
back-
I'm talking to you.
Listen, you want it, you got it. You understand? This is
The money. Give him back his money.
something upset you. Yes.
He's not
Sit
stupid, bro.
down.
He sees what's
Sit
happening.
down. You tell me what it is. I'm going to tell you something. Your life is your own.
Whatever this is, bro, get
You
up
have a contract
and walk
with
out.
Your wife, you have certain things you do jointly. You have a bond there, and there are other things, and those things are yours.
Get up and leave.
And you needn't feel ashamed. You needn't
Don't
feel
listen to this man speaking
that
to
you're
you.
being untrue. Or that
I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, forgive me.
Attorney time, bro. Leave.
Oh, I'm gonna have your job. I'm going downtown. I'm gonna talk to Mitch and Murray. I'm going to Lemkin. I don't care whose nephew you
Bro,
are.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm happy that this happened to you, bro. I'm very happy.
Who you know to help us, not to fuck us up.
That's not what
To help
happened.
men who are going out there
like that.
to try to earn a living, you
Right.
fairy. You company man. A little something might help him to catch you. You want to learn the first rule? You'd know if you ever spent a day in your life. You never open your mouth till you know what the shot is.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, that's a great actual thing to say. Not for this scamish, type of meaning here, but
What Roma was trying to tell you, what I told you a long time ago, you don't belong in this business.
I don't belong
You
in-
might listen to me. One day you could say, hey, maybe the guy... Listen to me now. Your partner depends on you. You can do that, and you're not man enough to say it gets you. I don't know what. If you can't take something from that, then you're scum. You're white bread.
you dare to call? Never mind, bro. You guys are all pretty scum. I mean, the longer you guys have been... Look, listen. The longer you guys speak, the more I realize that you are all scum.
How do you know I made it up?
What are you talking about?
You said you don't make something up unless it's sure to help.
What are you talking about?
The contract.
I told the customer his contract had gone to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Hadn't it?
No, it hadn't.
Okay.
Last night I stayed home with my kids. How did you know that? No one knew that but you. You want to talk to me, or you want to talk to someone else? Because this is my job. This is my job on the line, and you are going to talk to me.
Guys, wait a
Now, how did
second.
you know that contract was on my desk?
He broke in
You are
before
so
the other.
full of...
You robbed the office.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, he did. I'm sorry, he did. The only reason why he's winning now is because he got the leads somehow. He somehow got the leads. Then later, the other people did the same thing. Oh, God.
Oh, sure. I robbed the office. Oh, sure.
Yeah, you did.
What did you do with the leads?
You did.
You want to go in there?
About
If you
it.
tell me where the leads are, I won't turn you in. If you don't, I'm going to tell the cop you stole them. Mitch and Murray will see that you go to jail.
Oh.
Believe me, they will. Now, where are the leads? Yeah, I don't care. You understand? Where are the leads?
I sold them.
What?
Jerry Graff.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
His idea.
Was it?
Okay, John. Hey, John. Wait, well, okay. Put me out of my misery. It taught me something, John. What it taught me, you gotta get out there.
I want to tell you something, Shelley.
Mm-hmm.
You have a big mouth. And now I'm going to show you an even bigger one.
Where are you going? Hey, well, you can't do that. Look, I'm gonna make this office, and I'm gonna be #1 on that board again.
Yeah, I don't think so anymore, bro.
They used to call in every week. When I was with Webb, we were selling Arizona. They're nuts.
They're not
Did
going
you
to close.
see how they were living? Yeah, well, forget it. Frame it. It's worthless.
They're not going to close.
Hey, you want to stay? They just like talking to salesmen.
Because salesmen make them feel good. Temporarily. Momentarily.
Because I don't like you.
That's a reason.
My daughter.
It was a crazy day, bro. I'm guessing this is probably their normal day.
Yes, it is. We're the members of a dying breed.
Well, you are. He's basically done.
You were slinging on my guy today. That was so good. It was the old stuff.
He did what he had to do. Well, go ahead and go.
Easy, pal. That's the machine.
Yeah, go ahead and go.
Did the leads come in yet?
No.
It's crazy because I'm almost positive he did something too, guys. Right. Business as usual. I think this movie was a really good case study on what masculinity meant specifically in the 90s, and what people will do to stay on top no matter what by removing the throats of basically everyone that surrounds them for their own very specific benefit, guys. The idea of a salesman, right, is great, obviously, right? I mean, it helps companies grow and things like that, but when you start getting into salesmen like this, like commission-based sales, a little different. I mean, obviously, people have the ability to earn a lot of money being a commission-based salesman, but I think that's probably when it gets the most toxic, okay? These salesmen cared zero about the people, zero about humanity, and just were willing to basically bring it to the state of terribleness, right? I mean, what does humanity mean to these people? Just getting on top, right? While having like existential crises, obviously, and existential styled conversations, let's say, while being extremely intoxicated. This is a movie that I'm definitely coming back to. The overall savageness that was happening in some of the conversations in terms of like doing whatever needs to get done to succeed is crazy. And I think easily one of the greatest like overall monologues in film probably is that first opening monologue to this film, right? It's telling you, listen, you are a failure if you don't succeed, right? Yeah, kind of, a little bit, right? I mean, succeed in whatever you need to do. You can kind of take that conversation as, well, that monologue as a couple of different things. I mean, obviously take it the sales perspective, but you can easily implement a lot of what was said kind of into your daily life, regardless of if you're in a sales position or not. Like, bro, if you're not winning, you're losing. But all right, listen, if you guys do want to see the full length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.